We're back in the helm.
Put peanut butthead.
Didn't know you could go over here.
Oh, hey, it's back.
Baby.
Yes, my love. Yes, after stream. Are the pork chops defrosted, by the way?
They should be. They have...
Okay, we'll give a minute for chat to fill in, but we'll continue on. My cord keeps falling out of my headphones, so it's not charging.
No
but I had
way.
to tape it up, so hopefully.
Well, I just got kicked out of Destiny, but I'm still in the party. We'll see how that works out.
We'll wait for you to... Yeah, Mouth, we're back. Technical difficulties. That happens. It's only the third time ever we had to...
It's all Shady's fault. He broke it. The cyber world of love.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, I can.
God. I don't know if these headphones are gonna hold up.
Excuse me.
Need new ones, Shady? Are you running a studio setup, Shady?
I think his headset decided to crap out on him again.
Dun dun dun.
How on earth? Oh, okay. Interesting. I did not know that this was back here. Look at you, Tardis, finding all new hidden spots.
Checking for updates? What is going on with my Destiny app right now? Destiny right
Shouldn't be
now.
any updates until tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's just internet.
200 megabytes per second, 200 megabytes per second. That's decent.
Can you guys hear me
Starting
now?
at $49.99 a month, so
Yes,
$50
sir.
a month.
I went to my backup headphones, so we should be okay.
And this is more
We can hear you.
TV.
Okay. All right, we'll start in 2 minutes. Make it a half hour late even.
We don't need TV though.
I know.
Because we'll
How's
have
the
Netflix.
sound on my stream?
So just
Am I
just
too
get
loud,
the
too
internet
soft?
package.
Let me
Tardis is a little
turn my
soft if you
sound
can
back on.
turn his, make it so he's a. Fail to download configuration files for Bungie server. Please try again for further information. Okay, fuck you, Bungie.
The stream's going?
Work right now. Why are you being evil? You're getting perfect internet. You should, like, not crash for no reason.
Okay, we're going to start in about 30 seconds, guys. Phones on vibrate. Watch your language. Let's have fun. That's what we're here for.
And you're coming through just fine on the podcast.
Okay, thank you. Okay, guys, episode
There it is.
33, Four Guardians and a Guest, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2. Alrighty then, let's try again. Guess who is back? Hello and welcome to a Destiny Community Podcast, Four Guardians and a Guest, episode 33. I am your host, Shady Vale, but with me I have some firepower. I got VA.
Why, yes, I do drive a stick.
I got Star Wars Junkie.
Why, you stuck-up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herder.
I got last week's guest promoted to being a co-host, Welding Cook. How you doing?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
Outstanding. Chat, thanks for coming back. I appreciate it. Had some technical difficulties. My fault. My headphones died. I thought they were charged. I should have double-checked. Live and learn. Okay, up next we have some shady questions. We got a guest interview, a top 3, some trivia, and the third degree, where chat sends us questions that we have to answer toward the end of the podcast. But first, we are sponsored by Anchor. Anchor's a bunch of great guys over there. They take our podcast, they put it all over the place. Everyone, please check out Anchor.fm. They do a great job. And all proceeds from them go to St. Jude's Hospital for Children. And speaking of St. Jude, Project Little Light is still going on. We have raised 23 seconds worth of time to support them. It's not like a lot, but it's $736 this podcast has raised. So that's something. What I wanted to do also above and beyond, when it comes to this podcast, for every like over 10, I will donate $5 to St. Jude out of my own pocket. And for every new subscriber, I will donate 10. There's your incentive. If you listen, we get plenty of views on my channel. We average 104. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. It doesn't take any time, and you'll be taking my wallet and giving it to St. Jude, which I am happy to do. Okay, moving on. We have the guest interview. Now, BC is our resident interviewer, and in his absence, Mouth is, but she's not available also. So we have Welding Cook stepping up to the plate. Well, this is Tardis. You know Tardis. Tardis, thank you for coming to the show. You are our first guest ever, and now you're coming back to show 33. Thank you very much, Tardis.
You're welcome.
How you doing, Tardis?
I'm doing well.
How's the day? How you feeling, my man?
It's just another day in the life of life.
Another day in life of life. All right, brother. Easy interview. I got 3 easy questions for you. First one. Just now, I thought for sure because of your voice you were someone way older. I don't know why, but finding out your age, I gotta know like what's hot right now. Like what's your age group into? Like what is everybody doing right now?
Oh, jeez. You see, with that, people are confusing, and there's no necessary trend currently. One thing that was extremely annoying that people were doing for a while is something called devious licks, where basically you'd steal or vandalize something just cause, and then you post it as like a TikTok trend, and it was like really stupid.
What? Ain't that like self-incriminating?
Yeah.
You just got to tell it on yourself after that.
I know a person who stole a bottle of hand sanitizer from every single room in our school and eventually had to go and give it back because their mother had told the school, and she was forcing the person to return it every single bottle to every single classroom during the middle of the day.
Yo, that must be the most embarrassing. Yeah, that's the most embarrassing thing. Were the classrooms full, or did you just kind of walk around like?
I know full classrooms during a normal school day. Her mom came in and made her return every single bottle of hand sanitizer.
Oh, that's the worst.
From chat, we got Mouth saying, who is Tardis' mother, they are into dressing like bums and being obnoxious.
Yeah, thanks, mother. She's referring to me because I'm crazy and I wear hoodies in 100-degree weather. I went to Vegas once to visit and just hang out, I went with some of my family, and I wore a hoodie and sweatpants in like 100-degree weather in Vegas.
Oh yeah, you're a madman for sure. You won't catch me in clothes in 100-degree weather. That's just not a thing.
And I wasn't hot. I don't really. I occasionally get sweaty, but I don't really get that sweaty. And so,
All right. All right. My second question for you. Okay, so obviously you're a younger guy, so I know you probably have a bunch of friends who play. They're part of the younger crowd, but you also play with older people as well. So why do you do that? Why play with an older crowd? Like what do you like about it?
one, I wasn't really a huge Destiny player, believe it or not. I had barely heard of Destiny until my dad would start playing it more and more often. And so I kind of learned about it from him, and I'd occasionally take take over his controller occasionally if he had to do something important, and then I'd occasionally play on that. And so my dad was the one who got me into Destiny, and now I'm obsessed with it. But
There you go, Dad. 10 points to Gryffindor. There you go.
um, but to answer the question, it's a lot of people who are more experienced and have been playing this game longer to kind of guide the way. Um, and it's a great opportunity to learn from them, especially during raids and dungeons and activities I had never done before.
There you go. That's actually a great answer.
Mouth,
That's a phenomenal answer.
Mouth just said
Heartfelt.
Tardis is lying, and this is great. He's sweating like a hole in church.
Mom's not helping.
If that's a typo, it's the best one ever. Go ahead.
Mom's not helping. All right, my last one question for you, but that was a great answer. I feel like it was a phenomenal answer. Tug on my heartstrings, made me cry a little bit. All right, my last question for you, but my last question for you. All right, how long have you been playing Destiny, and what keeps you coming back? I know your dad got you into Destiny. You said that the last time. So how long have you been playing, like absent of Dad's influence? You know, just like I feel like getting on today, and just grinding it out.
Including Destiny 1?
Sure. Yes. 100%.
I had originally started playing Destiny on my Xbox because it was bought as a gift, and that was the first system. Well, not the first system I had, but the first. The first system I had was a Wii, but like my first controller system, I guess I could say, was an Xbox. I originally started playing Destiny on Xbox, and I'd never really gotten into it. And then when Destiny 2 came out, when I had my PlayStation, I had started since pretty much the beginning of Destiny 2, and I've been playing ever since. I love the game and its diversity. It's not like many other games. You may have other shooting games, you may either have other first-person games, but none really are as space magic will help you but kill you at the same time. Space magic will hurt you but help you, and the way the game is and its diversity from all the others is nice, and the way the game plays is fun as well.
Okay.
I don't really know how to answer that question.
No, I mean I think that's a great answer. Yeah, thank you. Answered my question. Yeah. Oh, what keeps you coming back? Is it just like space magic? Is there an aspect of the game that you like really? Like for me, it's raids. Like I can play Destiny. I like playing all aspects of Destiny, but one thing it 100% will always draw me back is like a raid. I have to. I got to clear that bad boy. Like it's my niche. I got to get in there. So is there something like that draws you back to the game?
I love playing Crucible. I I don't. I love playing Trials. I don't like the sweaty aspects of it, but before I was on this before we started the podcast today, I was actually running some Trials and having fun with it before the podcast started. And I love playing that. I love doing all activities pretty much that are Destiny. I love competitive PvP. I love regular PvP. I love strikes, gambit, raids, dungeons. It's just a fun game in general. The game in general, and just keeps me coming back.
Okay, like it. He's the Guardian Slayer. Look out, y'all. Tardis is out there slaying them up. That's it for me, man.
In chat, we got Mouth saying his dad, who is BC, by the way, usually a co-host for the last 6 months. She says he's definitely slithering, which I have a question for all of us. If you were in Harry Potter, what house would you be in? A junkie?
Haha, Gryffindor.
Gryffindor
I
for?
can't remember the difference between them, so pass.
I'm definitely Slytherin. My name's Shady for a reason. VA?
I honestly, it's been so long since I've seen the movies, I don't remember the difference between the houses, other than Draco was Slytherin and Harry and company were Gryffindor. Other than that, I don't remember them.
Okay, fair enough.
Hufflepuffs.
Yeah,
That's such a
Hufflepuff
Hufflepuff answer.
Okay, well, I know you're new at this interview thing, but this is a part of the podcast where our guest, if he has any questions for any of us or all of us, now it's time to shine. It's called the counter interview, and no one does it for us. Tardis, you have a question for any of us or all of us, or maybe not? I don't know.
Let's wing it, shall we?
Sure.
That was a bad idea. Let's go. Sometimes I'm terrible at winging things. Sometimes it's like, ha, and it's like,
To give you a second, Dark says he's Gryffindor, and Mouth says, Via, you are Ravenclaw.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that.
VA just like, yeah, I could be a Ravenclaw. Why not?
Okay, last chance, Tardis. We got to move on. Got a question for any of us?
VA. How's life?
Very busy.
Shady.
Very busy due to work.
How's life?
Extremely busy. Things are doing awesome at work. It's been chaos. I don't know what's going on in the world, but it's chaos.
Welding. How's life?
Life is great. It is phenomenal. It's crazy. We're making some new steps with my family, actually. Getting into a new apartment here pretty soon, hopefully. Hands crossed for that. It'll be our first one as a family. And Addison is going to start some behavioral therapy, so she's going to get some socialization with some kids in the same spectrum as her, and that's a new experience for her, and that's something we're really excited to see.
Star Wars, don't you think I forgot about you? How's life for you?
I couldn't. I'm just staying quiet, so hopefully you don't throw hard ones at me.
That's smart, but now I'm going to purposely target you.
Oh, great.
You asked for that one.
Me. You're killing me.
I'll get you later in the stream.
Alright, so life's one day at a time. A little bit more every day. Best I can say.
Alright, I have finished my counter argument, JD.
Okay, that is the guest interview and counter interview. Nice job, guys. Okay, up next is trivia. Now, it's usually a genre that's nerdish, which is fine because we all qualify. So, Star Wars Junkie has some trivia about what this week?
Oh, it's Star Wars trivia.
Is it? That was a quote from Star Wars? Who said that? And when?
It is. Princess Leia calls Han Solo that. She says, "Why you stuck up halfway scruffy-looking nerf herder."
And they get together and make a Sith. That's it. They get together and make a Sith together. That's awesome. It's your floor, Junkie. It's all you.
Oh. Speaking of, so what is Kylo Ren's birth name?
I know this one. Oh, somebody else.
It's just Ren. That is my answer.
Just Ren.
Just Ren. You're like one of those.
Valid guess, though. And VA, I don't know what I'm going to do to stump you. It's either too hard or it doesn't work. Shady, you got anything for me?
I'm not a fan of the new Star Wars, so I've seen this movie, but I don't remember the origins. So I'll agree with Weld. He's one of the smartest guys I know, so I'd be stupid not to agree with him.
Tardis, you got anything for me?
Bob.
It's Star Wars.
Bob.
All right.
Bob.
Yay.
Bob.
It is Ben Solo, named after Obi-Wan.
Wow.
Yay! I'm going to record applause just for VA. Yes. Ben Solo. Go figure. All right.
I mean, I was kind of close.
These are kind of all over the place, but they're all from different movies. So according to Yoda, there are always how many Sith Lord? No more, no less.
5.
6.
I want to say
You're off
3.
by 1.
3.
One Sith Lord, one Sith Apprentice.
No, it's 2. It's the rule of 2. There can be no more and no less.
I was confident in
Sith
that.
Masters
Rogue Force
or
said
Sith
7.
being out there.
Yep. According to Yoda, there is always 2 Sith Lords. No more, no less. Keeps the
I was
balance.
hoping it was going to be a 6, because then it'd be 6 Sith Lords. Be great.
Oh my god. Nobody's going to do that because they can't say it 5 times fast.
6 Sith Lords, 6 Sith Lords, 6 Sith Lords, 6 Sith Lords. 6 Sith Lords, 6 Sith Lords. I can!
All right, now you're just showing off. You and your non-lisp voice.
Non-tongue twisting, whatever, I don't know.
What did you join?
All right, last question, guys. What species is Jar Jar Binks?
Annoying.
What species? Merman. There are more frogs, elephants. He's more like a mer anteater, if you will.
Slime Goblin of the South.
That is a cool name. That is a cool name. Not right, but that is a cool name.
Oh my god.
What you got for me?
He's a gun
Shady?
gun.
I said annoying.
Yeah, he was definitely that.
He's from
That's
the
not a
annoying
sadly.
species.
He's Atlantean.
All right, yeah. You was all right. You was all right. As always.
Oh jeez. No,
He's
no,
Atlantean.
no.
I'm changing my answer. Atlantean.
No, VA was right
This is-
again.
Damn
Just
it.
making me look bad. Y'all wonder
Talk
why.
about the
I watch
real
movies.
show off, jeez.
Wait, what was the answer?
Hey, I have had 47 years to develop my geekery, so yeah.
Ugh.
Malcolm
That was-
Chat asks, VA, why are you the smartest person here? Why?
Well,
and
she
Chris-
I
can't
won't go
be-
that far. I'll just say perhaps maybe the geekiest in here, but not the smartest.
also, Dark got the first trivia question right.
Hey.
Impressive. Impressive. Fist bump.
Air fist bump, Dark. Whoop.
Virtual fist bump, sending.
Okay.
What was there coffee, or was this ice cream? Are you just talking about ice cream?
Don't talk about ice cream with Junkie. She doesn't like ice cream. She's the one person on the planet.
Yuck.
Okay. Does that
It's
wrap
a
up?
cockala.
Does that wrap up Star Wars trivia there, Junkie? It's your call.
No, that's.
Okay. Just
I'm
so you
all
know.
done.
Yep. Very
All
good.
right.
Okay, up next is my favorite part of the show. It is top 3 with VA. VA, what is the top 3 question for this week?
This one kind of sort of tying into the season is, what are your 3 favorite months?
I've seen this
And-
question come up on like a talk show with like 5 hosts, and they did a different one. They did a month draft because it was a sports show, so you could draft a certain month. And one of my favorite months was undrafted. and I'm disappointed in that, and it still bothers me. But I feel like we're rushing through this podcast. Just take a breath, guys. We got plenty of time. We got 45 minutes and shady questions and a few other things to go. So take a breath, elaborate.
Well,
We got plenty of
Shady,
time.
what are your 3 favorite months?
Well, I'll go with October because of the weather. I love it, like 55 degrees all day. The foliage turns. That's awesome. I like December. You got Christmas in there for the kids, and it snows occasionally. And I like my birth month a whole lot. March, you got uh, the basketball tournament. You got a lot of things going on, but mainly it's my birthday, so that's got to be the most awesome month there is.
No ego there.
Lately,
It's not ego. It's not ego when you're right.
Oh. Alrighty, so Rogue Force says March, November, and January.
See, March didn't get drafted. That's close to mine.
All right. Star Wars.
Okay, I am not copying. March, October, and May.
Okay. How
'Cause
come?
October is awesome. I mean,
Mouth says October, July, and September for various reasons.
oh my gosh, this is going to be really bad.
But
you're all July,
why,
August, and
You gonna diddle that, Will?
right?
why May, Star Force?
Actually, May is usually the month where you can see the transition from winter to spring.
I'm surprised you didn't say it's also because it's May the 4th be with you.
Well, that's a given.
And then Revenge of the Fifth.
So,
Yeah.
okay, I'm totally gonna say something now because you brought that up. Thank you, VA. So, I'm the best ever sister-in-law in the entire world because I will never, ever, ever forget my ex-brother-in-law's birthday or his new fiance's birthday because they were both born on May the 4th.
Oh.
So they automatically get really lame Star Wars birthday cards.
Mhm.
Both of them. Usually
Dark-
musical ones.
Dark says September,
Ooh.
December, and May.
Alrighty.
Ask him why it's September. I bet you there's a corny explanation there.
I think it's
Which
an
one?
anniversary.
September. That's because
Ask him why
they- that's-
September. I
Oh,
bet you.
that's because your mom said right above him. That's because that's when they got married.
Oh, she beat me to it.
And then July because you gifted her with your presents.
Yeah.
And October for her daughter. Alrighty. Welding.
Welding. March, May, and December.
And why is that?
March is the month my daughter was born, so
Go
I
March,
have to love
baby.
that.
There's a lot of March babies here. Good.
Pisces, baby. Pisces rule.
May is the month my fiance was born in. And December just because I am a big holiday Christmas guy. Christmas is like my all-time favorite holiday. It's like the holiday I will always try to do it big for. So that's why I was like, ooh, this is gonna be bad. There's a lot of March May loving in here.
Yeah, there's a lot of
M month
people.
love.
A lot of people in my family are born in March, so I did the math. I don't know what happened on July 4th, but man, the fireworks aren't the only thing banging. I'm just saying.
It's
Something happened.
it's all that beer that gets drunk, watching the fireworks, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, put people in the mood. We haven't heard from VA, I don't think.
Did we hear from Tardis?
No.
We did not hear from Tardis.
Month's a favorite.
You've had 10 minutes to figure this out. Come on.
Oh, 2 people are gone. Nope, just one.
No, just
Hey,
me.
where'd you go? Did you get kicked due to inactivity?
Yeah, I got booped for not playing with my joystick.
There's always penalties for that.
Wow, subtle.
Yeah, you careful. The more you play with it, you just might go blind.
Tardis,
Anyway,
come on.
so what were
Come on,
your
Tardis.
what were your 3 months, sir?
I don't know.
Well, you're young enough. I mean, what about Christmas?
I mean, yeah,
For
Christmas,
December.
presents, family. That's nice. I'd say July. That's it. Just July.
Okay,
I don't know
fair.
what else.
He's an 11-month
Get
hater.
some. I was gonna say get some more years on you, and I'm sure you will find joy in other months. Alrighty, then I believe, unless somebody else in chat. Nope. Okay, so my three are excuse me, my three are October for Samhain, also known as Halloween.
Yes.
That's the end of the year for many of the pagan paths and Wiccan paths. I like December, both because it's my birthday and because winter solstice / Yule happens then. And the other is, I guess it would be,
Well played.
I guess it'd be May for Beltane, because I have a number of very happy memories of the homemade maypole at my parents' house with the 3 grandkids, my son Ancient Wolf and my sister's 2 kids dancing around the maypole, weaving the ribbons.
Aw.
So there's my 3,
Wow,
and that
very
is
colorful.
this week's top 3.
Several people have said May because that's when the sun comes out. I mean, you get April showers, brings May flowers, and that's when like spring gives way to summer, kind of like the passage.
Yeah, the transitional months are the best.
Yeah. Okay.
When you look out your window and you're like, holy crap, winter's done.
The snow
Or you
has
look out your
turned to
window, holy
slush.
crap, the leaves changed.
The snow
Yeah.
has turned to slush. Cool. Okay, that was the top 3. Nice. Let's see. The third degree's coming up after Shady Questions. So, chat, I know there's only a few of you there, but you come strong. Let's hear some questions. And let's attack somebody else besides me this week, okay? Let's go after somebody else. Give them a
AKA
question that
Tardis, my mom.
might embarrass them, or have a story that, maybe even shadier than mine. So, go for it. All right,
Go
up
after
next.
Tardis. His mother is in the chat. He could be held accountable.
Well, you survived it when your dad was here, so. Okay, up next is Shady Questions. This week's questions, only the pizza one was formulated by myself. I can explain, and Junkie knows what I'm saying. Shady Questions this week are brought to you by the missionaries, the Mormon guys that come into my pantry and help me out for a couple hours every week on a Thursday. And they gave me permission to use their real names. They are elders Jake Runyon and Jason Gilbert. They are big fans of mine personally, and they love the podcast, but they are not allowed to go online in their current training program. Once they get through the program, they're allowed to go online. They will be in chat, if not the guest and host at some point. But they're big fans. So they came up with 3 or 4 other questions. So Mouth, I'm sorry. The missionaries, there's no extra shady question this week because that wouldn't be right. But first up, the first question is always about pizza. So I will try to explain this so even you can understand it, as most said to Curly. Okay, what percentage of Americans eat at least one slice of pizza every month? There's a certain percentage, I want a number, of Americans that eat at least one piece of pizza every month.
80%.
97.
63.
97.
97. Tardis?
God.
80% is not 80.
Done, anyone?
Chat, any idea? What percentage of Americans eat at least one slice of pizza every month? I eat like at least 10. Okay, Mouth's going with 68%. It doesn't say what type of pizza. Even if you're, a vegetarian, you can get a veggie pizza.
Alright, then I'm gonna bump my
You can get breakfast pizza. Everyone. No one's lactose intolerant, can't eat cheese, really?
You don't have to have cheese on pizza.
Cheese on pizza for it to be pizza. Yeah, that is true. Very
I
well
mean,
put.
that is a
says
travesty,
83.
but it does happen.
Dark
It
Rose is
is.
72. The closest person is Junkie. The answer is 93%.
Wow.
93% of Americans have at least one slice of pizza every month.
Can I just point out that America is like the most fast food driven place in the entire world?
Yeah.
Yeah. We like easy and quick.
Along with that
And
stat,
our waistlines show that.
I came across a stat that I think the person who answered it was misinformed. 34% of people eat pizza for breakfast, but there is breakfast pizza, which is really good. So there's not like they're eating
Super.
pepperoni for
Oh,
breakfast.
so good.
They're eating breakfast pizza with bacon on it, and stuff. So that makes sense.
Listen, do you not remember my meal from my childhood? Warm Pepsi, cold pizza.
Nothing wrong with cold pizza. Warm Pepsi, no, but cold pizza's fine.
Ugh.
Okay.
I still to this day do it.
The next three questions are from the missionary guys. They're good guys. They don't try to convert me. So I mean, we just come hang out and talk. They're decent guys. They like my stories. So this first question, we had something similar to this in question of the day, but this is kind of different. If you could only eat 3 specific foods for the rest of your life, what would it be? Now you can't say chicken. You can't say chicken, have chicken breast, wings, and chicken soup. No, it has to be one specific dish.
Why? That would be what the hell I ate. I like chicken.
If you can have chicken, but it can only be one form of chicken. It could be like, shake and bake, KFC, or wings. I mean, it can't be like all of them. For food, I'm going junkie first.
Oh, okay. Number 1, cheesecake. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's valid.
I'm gonna die young, so
Sorry.
that's okay. But it's cheesecake. Cheesecake, bananas, and wavy lays.
Wow. You're going to die like next week.
You're welcome.
Okay.
No, I'm just gonna crave some wavy lays.
Weld, how about you?
Chicken cordon bleu.
Nice.
Teriyaki. Oh, that'd be
Okay.
amazing. And something sweet for dessert. Ice cream sandwiches.
Wow. Okay. VA?
Wow. I guess, oatmeal. Yeah, oatmeal. Oh, man, I do like chicken breast. Tikka masala, chicken.
Oh,
And,
Weld's going to leave the podcast to go eat.
let's see.
Next thing you
And
see,
then,
it's a fire
man.
drill.
Klondike bars.
Wow.
what would you do for a Klondike bar?
bar.
Mouth says
Yep.
crispy chicken piccata with
Okay.
extra capers. That'd be 2. That's 2 out of the 3. You can't pile
capers
on.
is-
You can't pile on with the same dish. Rope 4 says homemade mac and cheese for 1, and then Mouth's going ice cream. VA, you want to read Darks?
Let's see here. Biryani, red beans and rice, and upside down pineapple cake.
I gotta know about the red beans and rice. Now it's the red beans and rice with a ham hock in it, or you just eating them pasty ass beans. But you gotta have the ham hock in there, bro. You gotta have the red beans and rice with a hulk in it. Gotta get a neck or a neck bone. Slap a neck bone in there. I tell you what, that'll change your life. You should put a neck bone in there.
Rogue 4 shows his A's with Dino Nuggets. He's 6. Apparently, he's 6 years old. Mouth is calling on number 3, French fries.
Dino nuggets. Yes.
You want
You all
SpaghettiOs as your
laugh,
third one?
but that kid goes nuts for Dino Nuggets.
My
I've never seen a
cousin
teenager
is
go
like the
happy,
same.
flappy over them.
My cousin could live off Dino Nuggets. That's what she calls them. She calls them Dino Nuggets.
You can't plan this. I mean, you just have these I didn't even write this question, and it's gold. Tardis, what about you? Yeah, man, you're 14. What are you going to do?
Repeat the question and justifications. What would I eat if what?
You only had 3 types of food, specific food. It can't be like steak and you can have hamburger. And you can't say beef and have like 15 different. No, it's one specific dish. 3 of them for the rest of your life. What would you pick?
I'd say it have to be my mama's greens, because I don't
Okay.
trust nobody else's greens. Hers are the best. And put some extra hot sauce in it, because they always need extra hot sauce.
Okay.
I'd say I'd have, because I don't know, I'd say I'd have to get pineapple upside down cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory, because that's the bomb. And I guess I have to go fried chicken, because I don't, that's the first thing that comes to my head is some fried chicken. Tasty.
Okay. Was that 3?
I'm hungry.
think so.
You're hungry.
Talking
Okay.
about
I'm glad I
food.
already ate.
Yeah.
Mouth says her 18-year-old niece loves Dino Nuggets. So,
Yeah, she
road
lives
force,
off-
we have a date for you. Can't go wrong. You can't go wrong.
No!
Go to
Oh,
McDonald's.
no!
She loves her McDonald's nuggets.
You would have beautiful babies.
Abort mission.
Take her to McDonald's and get her a 20-piece nugget.
With hot mustard
I want
sauce.
to get a 20-piece dino nugget. Raptors.
But do not take her through the drive-thru.
No. Not romantic at all.
No.
Fans of the show know Junkie's reference that she had a really bad date where a guy took her to the Burger King drive-thru and expected to get laid afterwards. Wow, no expectations there.
It's a definite go-in kind of thing.
You like that
Nice.
fry, baby? I got more for you. Wow. Okay, my answer
Get
is
that nugget.
really easy. This is I answered this before I asked the question. Hot chicken wings, pepperoni pizza, and 4 cheese lasagna. Bam. Rest of my life, I'm happy.
Ah, you're such a New Yorker.
Yep. Born and raised,
Wow.
baby.
That
Definitely.
is such a New Yorker answer. You couldn't get no more. You couldn't get no more New Yorker if you went. I'd like a hot dog from the ballpark. That's what I would like. Just a nice fat
That's what a
ballpark
Jersey
hot
is.
dog.
Mouse says cheap date. No. Junkie wasn't a cheap date. He was just didn't think it through.
Not the brightest light bulb in the box.
Okay, this next question from the missionary guys, the Mormons. Interesting question. If you could ask your pet, not your current pet, any pet in history, if you could ask your pet 2 questions, what would they be? And they get to answer it. They actually can speak English for 2 questions. If you could ask your pet 2 questions, what would they be? Now I know Junkie's
Okay,
got
well,
about 15 pets, so
I have a question for your question though. Like, what
All right.
classifies as a pet? I mean, because I have an answer, but my answer only
Children
makes
qualify?
sense.
children do not qualify.
Yeah.
Any kind of animal that's not human.
Okay, cool. But like, if we're thinking about like Moses, or not Moses, but Noah, I mean, he had an ark, and technically all of those animals were in his custody for an extended period of time. So I'm going to go ahead and say they would all be considered pets.
Sure.
He's my
Cool.
hero.
Then my first one, like, I'm asking every single one of them, what was that flood like?
Well, back up. If you could ask your pet any 2 questions.
You said any pet.
Are you Noah? Any pet in your past, from when you were born
I mean,
to
he
He
now?
did say pass. He did say pass.
God, that doesn't. Boo. All right. I didn't even have that many pets. That's
Just
not. What
because
if you never had a
just,
pet?
Just because your pets are smarter than you, don't give me shade. Come on. Just, we can move on and come back to you.
One ran in front of the truck and the other one swam down the toilet bowl. I feel like my intelligence. I have Apollo. I could ask Apollo. What would I ask Apollo?
Well, what would you ask Apollo? 2 questions.
I would ask Apollo why he shits in the house.
That's a good question.
I need to know the answer to that, and then I need to know what is up. Why he only can pee in spaces he can cover his pee in. Like my dog likes to pee, but then he'll go and pee and he'll shit somewhere and be fine. He'll poop and just walk away. But if he pees, he has to have the ability to
thing.
Yeah, he kicks up stuff. I'm like, why do you do that? I'm like, if you won't kick up anything, kick up something, cover up the doo doo. Like, and nobody want to smell that. I can tolerate pee. Your doo doo is strong. My nose feels like it's been karate kicked by Jet Li every time you fart. Like, I don't understand why you don't want to cover that scent. But I need to know that. That don't make no sense. Why do you do that? Okay, he didn't answer.
This segment is brought to you by Charmin. Junkie? You got a dog named Turkey. I want a good answer.
You got a dog named Turkey.
He ain't playing, dude. He's a pit bull.
Oh. Give me a hug.
Alright. So I think my questions would be, I would ask my Lexi.
God.
Why she's such an arsehole and she'll go outside and then come right in and poop next to the toilet.
Oh!
It's a behavioral thing, but we don't know why. She's just an asshole. We pretty much figured that out.
But, like, you'll take her outside, like, go poop, and she'll go outside and pee, and then walk into the house and just drop one right next to your toilet?
Yeah. Yeah.
You might as well just pick it up and just like, yo, this is a toilet, and this is how you use it.
Toilet trainer.
She is smart enough.
Has to be toilet trained.
Listen, that dog's the smartest. It's smarter than half the people I know and that are two-legged. And I think the other one would be, I would ask Turkey what his life like was before we foster failed with him. Yes. Because I have never seen a dog so scared of everything except crap he shouldn't be scared of.
Very good, valid. VA, before you answer, could you catch up with chat for me, please? Because we got Dark and Rogue Force have answered.
All right, so Dark says, Rex and Natty, what the F should we do to make you stop barking at every little thing? There I go again. Let's see here. And then Rogue says, why are you so smart and why do you poop inside all for my dog Lexi? Okay. to which Mouth says, clearly she wants to be toilet trained.
Yeah, she probably could. See, it's not just me. We want to know why she's such a jerk.
Changing my answer. I totally want to know why my dog eats kitty roca. I need to know why.
Ooh.
My dog likes to eat kitty roca, and I don't get it.
It's a thing, man.
I was like, yo, that's.
Ask him if it tastes like chicken.
Tardis would have it then if you fry it.
Instead of breadcrumbs.
Okay, nice. All right, VA, your answer?
That's just disgusting on a whole
Let's see here. I would have asked the one dog that I owned, a lovely Sheltie named Galen. I would ask him why he was too damn dumb to leave Loki the cat alone. So when we had Galen, we had 3 cats: Loki, his sister Maliki, and Sheba. And yes, there's a theme. Which ironically, Maliki is a Finnish goddess of the forest, and Maliki was part Norwegian forest cat. We later discovered. So it's like, But anyway,
That's
so
cool.
when Galen joined our
Girl.
family, he was a puppy, and he wanted to play as puppies do. Unfortunately, the grouchy old man called Loki went, "Oh hell no," and
Hell no.
would do the growl, the
Oh, hell
of the
no,
warning,
no.
and next thing I'd hear is yup yup yup, and I'd look, and this poor dog would have a little scratch across his nose because, well, Loki thwapped him one. Did that
Cats are
dog learn?
evil.
Oh hell no.
Nope.
So we had to give him to a new home when he was around about 3 years old because having four animals and an infant was just a bit too much. So he was rehomed with my sister, where he lived out another 14, I think 13 or
Wow.
14 years. Yeah, he got up there. This dumb dog, like you'd see like if your screen glass, your screen door glass was clean, this idiot would run
Drop it.
into it.
I'll drop them. You made me drop them.
So yeah, but yeah, so there might have been a few brain cells missing from him at birth between not leaving Loki alone and running into glass doors.
He was a bird in a former life.
It's entirely possible.
He was a bird dog. He was a bird dog.
But I also want to point out, like, no one wanted to know why any one of their pets that have ran away. Like, I had a cat
I
that ran
haven't
away
had any
once.
that ran away.
We got two
so-
people that haven't answered yet. So Tardis,
Oh, and I'm just the
Yeah,
only
one
one.
of my chopped liver. I
Tardis,
was
you're up
gonna
next.
ask that anyway, but
Plead the fifth.
that was a rhetorical question. You know, don't answer that. Don't answer that.
Like,
First one is for my dog Rex. He's a Chiweenie. Why is he so obsessed? with
okay,
thinking
what the hell is a Cheweenie?
a Chihuahua Wiener dog mix?
A Chihuahua. Okay,
Chihuahua and a
Chihuahua.
Dachshund.
Dachshund.
Have you
yeah.
ever seen a puppy Chiweenie? Can you even say Chiweenie without smiling?
Sounds like something you ordered at a Mexican.
Absolutely, I could say Chiweenie without
I
smiling.
got that reference.
I'll take a taco and two Chiweenies, please.
That's
Wow.
Tardis got the
Well,
reference.
I've learned
it
something
works.
new. Thank you, Tardis.
You're welcome. But I was going to ask, what is his obsession with licking feet? He'll walk up to one of us, he'll sit on the couch, and if we're not wearing shoes, he'll just start licking our feet, and it's weird. And I don't know. Yeah, it's gross. And
Anybody
then he'll
else
try to kiss us, like on our mouth.
No
sometimes,
mouth.
too.
If you answered about the pet, it did not show up. And Mouth decided to jab at me and say there was something I did not know. Yes, there are things in this universe I did
Hashtag.
not know. Hashtag
Hashtag not
Cheweenie
the smartest
miracle.
person in the room.
Hashtag Chiweenie.
Chawee.
But in my defense, this was not related to geekdom. So
All right, Tardis, you get two questions in there. I did.
My second question would be, why are you guys so cute? Because both of my dogs are cute.
oh,
Is one a
Wow.
Chewie and the other one's a Toccato? That's a Toccato.
Okay, not bad. I actually went nice on this question. Me being so shady, I went nice. I had a dog growing up that I loved dearly. But yeah, I don't know. I think you might have mentioned one of your dogs, or was his name Sheba? My dog was named Sheba. I loved her.
no, I only had the one dog, Galen. Sheba
Galen?
was an Abyssinian tabby mix.
Okay, we're still a pet though, right?
Oh yeah.
Mine was a German Shepherd Collie mix.
Okay.
Mostly white with a little bit of orange. Anyway, I would have asked her at the time, is there anything I can do to make you more comfortable? Laying on the floor on a rug, is that comfortable? Do you want a hammock? I don't know. And what do you like to eat? Do you eat dog food because you don't have a choice? I mean, maybe you want a different flavored dog food, or you want human food. I don't know. I just want to know what you would like to eat to make your life better. Because I love
I
you,
did
and
not realize the philosophy here. That's deep, man.
But you don't ask the dog, why do you shit everywhere? And that's not a question. If you went up to a person and said that, I mean, what? Okay, what? I want to make her life
Think
better.
about that because I would definitely want to know why a human being does not have the ability to make it into a toilet.
What part of don't shit on the floor don't you understand?
Yeah, but see, I love all my animals, and I've always loved all my animals.
Would you want to make them more comfortable, or feed them what they want, or do you have any needs? What can I do? What can I do to make your life better?
My animals are probably they eat better and sleep better than most third world countries. Okay, so I don't need to worry about that.
Okay.
They sleep on a king size bed. And they are so freaking spoiled. They're not even.
That is the second elder question. Here's the third one, which I tweaked this for them a little bit. I had to use my professional hosting persona to tweak it just a little. Their question was, "What is the best piece of advice you've ever received?" And I said, "Whoa, what is the best piece of advice you received that you did not follow?" That's how I upped it up a notch. I kicked it up a notch. I got my answer. I can go first, guys, if you want a second to think.
Yeah, okay. I don't quite understand because
the best piece of advice from family or friends. You came to them. I want advice. They told you to do this. You didn't do that, and you got screwed. So, what was the best piece of advice you didn't follow that you should have followed? There's layers here. This is philosophical. I mean, we're talking about, like Mensa would get confused here. Mine's easy. I introduced my fiance to my mother, and she said, "Don't marry her." I got a bad feeling. She's just using you. You're gonna regret this. Don't marry her. But Mom, she's got big. Do not marry her. But she's really good. No, do not marry her. If I could go back in time,
you wouldn't marry her.
I wouldn't have married her.
I would have been
better. I would have been better off killing her. Because I would have got out of jail before our marriage ended. So I mean, we're just splitting hairs here, but.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus. That's so bad.
Okay.
No bitterness there.
Now I know this Junkie. You had lots of advice that you didn't follow. So pick one. Pick one of the 50.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I know. See. Yeah.
Oh, there's so many.
I know.
Okay,
pick a good one.
So I would have to say the best advice that I never followed was from my grandmother. She told me now y'all can't laugh, and this is
we can laugh.
Make no promises.
We still can laugh.
Oh,
it's her job to
so
judge.
she said the best advice I can ever give you. She says is eat a peck of dirt, not a dirty pecker.
Wow.
Oh God, that's
valid. Valid.
Wow.
Brought
Valid.
to you by Guardians After Dark.
Sponsored by Anchor.fm.
I was like 8. That was my grandmother.
Wow.
I mean, the worst part is you didn't follow this advice, which means at some point you.
I didn't even realize that.
Are we in the other?
You're the.
In my defense,
If someone takes you to the
last year, I was
Burger King
really
drive-thru, if someone takes you to the Burger King, you're just obligated. I mean, it's Burger King.
no.
That's like $3 meal right there. Come on.
BK does not end up with BJ. Okay? Thank you.
You're halfway there. I mean,
Gotta have some standards.
This went so far left so fast.
You had, Sadie, you knew what was going to happen. I should have just done the other ones.
we can come back to you.
This went left so fast.
All right. Well's laughing too hard. So, VA, what do you got?
Ooh. I think mine would have been, ooh. Nice. of some good, really any advice that,
Don't eat yellow snow.
well, that's the problem. I guess it would be,
Thank
I
you,
guess it
baby.
was just
Cotton off so bad.
ignoring red flags with my ex that he was a homophobe, and I still got with him even though I was active in LGBT rights. So,
Okay, just as long as your red flag wasn't like he liked to be the little spoon. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying.
no, he just made some jackass comments, and I, for whatever reason, overlooked them. But I got my son out of it.
In
So it
chat,
wasn't all bad.
we have a good answer. I knew the first time that Mouth was a guest on this podcast that my job was in jeopardy. So I tried to actually misdirect her to starting her own podcast so she'd leave mine alone, but she's wavering on that. But she said the tagline for this podcast, which I go back the next day and listen to the whole podcast looking for a tagline, and she called it right now. The tagline for this show is "BK does not end with BJ." That is going to be the tagline.
That is the tagline, yes.
As soon as we get done,
Great.
as soon as we're done, that'll be the tagline 5 minutes later.
That is a great one.
Thanks, Mouth.
And Mouth says there's nothing wrong with being the little spoon.
Yes, thank you, Mouth.
Has anyone not answered that question?
Oh,
Tardis?
and
Tardis?
welding.
Yeah. Now that welding isn't, cracking up.
He stopped laughing enough to think about it?
I'm gonna get deep on you.
Well, you have a chance. We'll end with you. That's the last shady question before we get to this or that. So, Tardis, you got anything? Being 14 and people give you advice all the time that you don't follow and you don't even realize it?
See, drum roll, please. I'd say about everything my mother has told me.
Oh, this is going to be good. Okay, let's play the game. How fast can Mouth type? How fast can Mouth type? Let's see. She's going to be 150 words a minute. You watch.
She is on that phone right now. She's like,
But she knows it's true.
Yep, there you go.
Yep,
There you go. VA, go ahead.
Laughing will never. Yeah.
So Tardis needs to get the edited version of what have you followed.
That's going to be a very short list.
Almost nothing.
Like I said, very short list.
oh crap, hey, shady.
That's good. That one.
I hurt my knuckle. I hit it on the table.
Ooh.
Okay, we have to weld now for the big finish here.
I believe so.
All right, get us weld.
Take us home.
Deep don't be afraid to fail. That's the one a lot of people say you learn from your mistakes. Don't be afraid to fail. But failing is like one of my biggest fears. So no matter like how hard I try not to be afraid of it, like trying to try to do something, I'm always afraid of the failure. Even though succeeding or failing, I always learn something. I'm always afraid of the failure. Always afraid of the failure.
Well,
I'm not afraid of failing. I just don't like making a fool of myself. I hate it. It's just like, especially when you're in a group of people and they will never let you live that down. Mother.
Wow.
All right, check the chat. How fast?
Here, let's do this.
Okay, she's telling BC, oh, watch out. Gonna rat you out to Dad.
Oh boy.
Yep, Mouth likes your answer, Weld. There's something prolific coming. I guarantee you that.
Oh boy.
Oh, shady. Stream reset?
Guys, can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
You wear hoodies in summer. Hashtag foolhardy. Your mother would never do such thing. That comes from Dark. Okay, that ends shady questions.
I don't even believe
I
that.
just want to say thank you to all of you.
love you very much. I will cherish this moment forever. Someone said I was right, wrong.
You are in so
life is
much
complete.
trouble, Tardis.
Hey, I thought you
Sorry.
Okay, up next, real quick, guys, it's this or that. 3 quick ones. Of course, also done by the missionaries. The Mormons weighed in, so it's kind of tame, but that's okay. It's still this or that. Real quick, guys. Canada or Mexico?
Canada.
I guess
Canada.
Canada.
I'm going Canada just because of the
Cedar?
weather. I'd rather be cold than hot.
I can't stand to be high. I'd rather be cold. You drop me in the snow all day.
I got nothing against Mexico. Good food, but I'm gotta go Canada. Okay,
I
up
can't
next.
talk Spanish.
Anybody? Okay, Rogue Force is going Canada, and he actually spelled it right. Oh my God. That's
We're
one.
working on it, man.
That's one in a row. Mouth goes Canada. Okay, next one. Aquarium or zoo?
Zoo.
Aquarium.
Zoo.
I'm going aquarium. Tardis? Tiebreaker?
I plead the fifth.
Smart kid.
I have
You
to.
would plead the fifth. It's like I'm leaving it tied. I feel like
200 big brains, 1 leaving it tied, 2 I don't have preference.
All right, Tardis, you're on a bus. They say, okay, we're going to the aquarium to look at fish in a tank, or we're going to the zoo to look at animals. Which bus do you get on?
The zoo.
There you go. See, how hard was that? How
Very.
hard was that?
Decisions are hard, man.
All right, Rogue Force went Canada, and then Mouth goes aquarium, and Rogue Force goes zoo. That's right. Make a decision. Let's go. Last question. I've had both of these, and I have an answer. Gas stove or electric stove?
Gas.
Gas. I like the flame. I just love the flame.
I like the fact that when you
Electric.
turn it off, your food stops cooking. Damn it.
Yeah, with electric, it stays hot for another 10 minutes, and you overcook it. Mouth likes jellyfish. Tell me that's not something sexual, please, after last week. Please. Just 'cause I didn't know what a bullet was. I don't want to be surprised on this one. All right, Mouth's going gas. Okay, we'll give...
I'm going electric. Welding's going electric. Gas is
Alright.
annoying. Flame control.
well, you're
is
welding
highly
cook.
unpredictable.
You have to
and-
represent.
Well, I mean, flame control is just highly unpredictable, and then if I'm grilling, I like to do it over an open flame. But if I'm just cooking over a stove and I have my preference, it's easier to control and make things come out right with electric, opposed to fire, because then you have to turn it down. But if you turn it down too much, then you're not getting the right heat. Then something doesn't cook right. But if you turn it up tad but too much, and it's easy to destroy delicate stuff. It's just flame control is not my favorite part.
Dude, I burnt water on electric.
Yeah,
That's-
Weld has put way too
that
much
means
thought
you
into
put
this.
water on the stove and you walked away. That's what happened. Like, you're like, I'm gonna boil this water. But my
burn
cat
it.
is doing something interesting.
My mother scorched 3 pans after she got married because she didn't know how to properly boil water.
It's a thing.
It's a
It's
thing.
it's a thing.
It is so a thing.
You didn't go back to the
Like,
pot.
I'll get out now, but boy, oh boy, when I started out, I couldn't even make cooked spaghetti.
The
Al
bad
dente
part is
wasn't even close.
you can't even burn while water gives you a hit when you're doing it too much. See, it doesn't level. You put the water in, and when you cook too much water, when you boil it too long, that level it drops. And you go back to your pot and notice that your water level is not the same as when you left it. You're probably getting close to, I don't know, burning water.
Uh-huh.
All right, Mouth's
Just-
argument is you can't roast marshmallows on electric.
Valid. That is
False.
a valid point.
False. Yes, you can. Want to bet?
Oh, now he's gonna test the theory.
Yeah, he's gonna send us a video later about on YouTube that
gonna say,
people
watch
are
the Discord.
roasting marshmallows on electric.
Watch this space.
Well, think about it. What roasts a marshmallow? Heat or fire?
Heat from
Technically,
fire.
that's a trick question.
It's
Fire
not
presents heat, but the thing that kills the roast marshmallow is the heat. You can have cold fire
You could
and
also make
white
a s'more in a
fire.
microwave. It's still gonna suck. You gotta
You
go.
could roast a marshmallow in the microwave after you melt it and
You pretty
then
much just
burn
soften
it a
it
little
up. You don't really like roast it. It doesn't
You
come out
don't get
brown.
toasty.
It just gets really mushy.
It's
Mm-hmm.
the
bit.
best when
Roasted
it
marshmallows
melts
are gross
inside.
anyway.
Hey, if you
Might
want
as
some
well
more
be
and you have a microwave, you're okay. I guess you could use your
Cooking eggs.
armpit
That is
too, though. I mean,
Shady. That
you
is
could
blasphemy.
you could use your armpit. I mean that's. But do you want to? Hey,
I've cooked on an engine before.
that is
Did
shady
I-
questions. Shady questions are done. We are
2
done
seconds.
with shady questions. Okay, up
Yeah.
next, real quick. This I was impressed with. I did the math. I took an hour and wrote all this stuff down and I had to take a calculator and add this up just to see where we were. But our stats, these are likes from the last 29 podcasts, because I'm not counting this one. I didn't count last week because people aren't done watching it, and we had 2 podcasts that weren't published because of technical difficulties. So out of 29 podcasts that we have done since March 8th, we have 179 likes, which is decent. But what's more impressive, we have 3 dislikes. Out of over
Dare you.
out of over 3,000 and some views, we have 3 dislikes.
But isn't that them doing it
0.01
originally?
0.01% of the people don't like our podcast, and that's
Well,
fine.
they're
There you
assholes.
go.
Well, they don't like anything. I guarantee you that. Mother Teresa, overrated. Gandhi, pussy. They just don't like it. You can't please everyone.
You can't just like throw stuff out there. I'm drinking orange juice. And you just
Sorry.
you just smacking
Sorry.
Gandhi.
That
The,
seems like a you problem.
the genius doesn't stop. Sorry guys, I'm on the whole time. There's no off switch. There's no off switch on genius. Sorry. Okay, here's the outro. Here is the
No offset
outro.
on bullshit either.
Where can we find everyone? VA with her mouth. Go ahead.
You can find me on PSN and on Twitch at VA_witch, and you can find me on YouTube and Twitter at VAWitch without the underscore.
Outstanding. Tardis.
If you're lucky enough, or I should say unlucky enough, either way, to match me with Trials, match against me in Trials, Crucible, or any activity, I'm pretty much in.
Great. Junkie.
Anywhere except late for dinner.
Weld.
You can find me on PSN under Welding Cook, as well as on Discord, or you can find my YouTube. It's under my government issue name, Dominic Eccles.
Spell it.
Once again,
It's in the chat. You have to get in that chat and you'll find me out, guys.
Well, you were in chat for like 2 words, and then you're all of a sudden like host. So
Okay.
Magic
Dominic, DOMINIC, Eccles, ECKLES. Hit me up, look at it, and love it.
gotcha. We got Mouth saying you can find me in chat, and she is the chat queen. If we don't need her,
Absolutely.
if we don't need her as a guest host, then she's the chat queen. I am ShadyVille35. You can find me on PSN anytime. I'm always on. And you can find me at my YouTube channel, which is ShadyVille35. No space between the letters and numbers. That makes a big difference. Okay, the clan has spoken. We are done. Does anyone have any idea for a guest for next week? Because I don't really have one. It's our Halloween special. Every segment is going to have to do with Halloween. From shady questions to the top 3 to trivia, all has to do with Halloween.
Are you in contact with anyone else from other clans or anything like that? Like, I've
Anyone,
noticed that.
any friend that you have that you think would be a good guest, I'm willing to entertain. This is episode 33. We have had 32 good guests. That's a pretty good average. We had one that was mediocre, and I blame myself. So, I mean, I'm willing to have people that have been on before, but how we expand our a presence into the internet is have a guest on that has like 5 friends, and they say, "Oh, hey, I was on a podcast last week. Check it out," and they check it out. They tell 2 friends, so we go from 10 people watching to 104 within a month. That's what we're doing now. So if anybody has anybody they want to have on, just say, "Hey, I'm a co-host for a podcast. You want to be a guest?" And then you let me know, and we'll hook it up. I have plenty of people who want to be a guest. I got 15 people right now that ask me all the time, "Can I be a guest?" Then they're not on. "Hey, can you be a guest?" "Sorry, can't do it." I had Spike and Z-Toys last night. "Do you want to be the Halloween guest?" "Love to. We got a family get together." I'm like, all right. So I mean, it's timing is the hardest part, not willingness. I have people all the time that want to be on. So if anyone knows anyone that wants to be on next week, okay. You can find us, whoever's listening, to either now or in the next week or so, the 104 people. Same time, same outlet next week. We started like a whole half hour late this week. That was my fault. Sorry. But next week is our Halloween show. We're gonna do it up nice, and we'll see how it goes. This next part, VA, you have volunteered in the past
For
the ultimate outro. Slap that like button like you're... But again...
Slap that button like your mama taught you right.
Very good. But again, any like above 10, $5 to St. Jude's. Any new subscriber, $10 to St. Jude's out of Shady's pocket. Guarantee you. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for listening. I appreciate it. Another good show. Let's do it again next week, guys.